Hello, everyone, and welcome to Philly Crypto Trading Plus. Are you confused by all this price volatility? Are you wondering where prices will be next? Well, look no further. You're definitely in the right place. I'm here to solve these problems for you by providing clear, concise, and competent technical analysis. In today's tutorial, we're going to be analyzing Monero. And specifically, we're going to cover a lot of things today because we don't do this too often, okay? But we'll just get right to it as quick as we can. We're going to talk about a rising wedge. We're going to talk about the 20 and 50-day SMA, the MACD, the RSI, the money flow. We're going to talk about the trading buy point, supports and resistances, and an ascending parallel triangle, and even the Fibonacci extensions. A lot of stuff to cover. We're going to get right to it. So make sure you stick around to the end, guys, because I will be giving you my next price targets, okay, because that's very important. Now, I want to make a couple quick notes for you guys. We have the community section for you guys where we put little nuggets out there for you, give perspective on Bitcoin, and which is, perspective on all the other altcoins. You definitely want to pay attention to that and follow along. It's going to aid you in the coins that you hold and what direction we're heading. So make sure you always look at that. And also in the comments, guys, even after you've watched the video, go back and look because I'll put comments in about the market or about that particular coin that are important to know. So you want to check back periodically for that, as well as the community tab. And also, guys, again, I've got the in the description will be the Patreon link, and also I'll add it to the comments as well. Remember, I'm going to be running an April special, guys. Okay, 2 for 1. You pay for April, you get May for free. $20, guys. I mean, Dan, my other administrator, has covered 15 coins in the last 4 or 5 days. I've got a whole bunch more that I can't really do everything, So, guys, it's very, very well worth the money. It's a bang for your buck. Get in there. Get yourself the help and the guidance on all these other coins that we don't have the time to mention and making all these videos on, okay? And we give you spots and levels and all this good stuff. So with that in mind, guys, I want to get right to the video, but make sure that you please do smash the like button because it lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the content and makes a huge difference, okay? Also, I'm trying to improve my videos, and the best content I try to make for you. So please let me know what you like about the content, and I will certainly be sure to do more of it, okay? Now let's get into today's lesson. First of all, we've got this upward trend line that's been forming, which is now turning into the top part of a rising ascending wedge, right? So you see the parameters here. So what that tells you right there, guys, is while we're hitting the top, I always tell you guys, we don't go straight up. We don't want to go straight up because straight up means straight down. We don't like that. We want to plot. We want to give predictable levels, and that way we can build a foundation. Just like when you build a house, guys, if you don't build a good foundation, it's going to fall. This is what we're looking for, a good foundation to be built to go higher, of which I do believe is happening. So we're going to talk about the building blocks to that foundation. So here we are topping out. So you can't be surprised, guys, at any kind of a pullback, right? So if we were to see a pullback, we're going to talk about the levels, but probably we're looking in this area right around, But what I want you to notice here is how the 20-day simple moving average has flattened out and is actually rising again, as well as the 50 here. So we're definitely, this tells us we're moving in an upward direction. There's the 100 as well. So this is the trend right now, short term, guys. This is what we're looking to do. So with that in mind, let me show you. This is a MACD look. Notice how the MACD has flattened out here, guys. And we crossed over right here, guys. Look at this. We crossed over right here. We're at 232, right? So I saw the anticipation coming. You could see that. And then boom, look at this. Nice 4 days of buying, right? Boom, 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 right? Nice stuff. All predictable, by the way, guys. So just give you an idea about that. Let's get to the next thing. Okay. This is again, a rising wedge, right? Bit of a rising, right? But for traders, okay, I know you got investors, we got traders, but for traders, guys, see this trend line here? As a trader, this would be my buy point right here. Once I bust out of this, I'm looking to buy. So that would be the 220 to 224 area, and give or take. But yeah, once I'm busting through that, boom, that's my trade. So now if I'm in a trade, 223, 224, I'm hitting 260. I'm looking pretty good right now, right? So that's the kind of thing we're looking for. Now, as a trader, you know, you can see here, I put some supports and resistances up for you. We'll cover that right now. 260.2 is our upper resistance, and then we've got a 242 below, which I wouldn't be surprised to see a pullback too, okay? We've got some good support anywhere between there and about 237, right? That's our little area there. And of course, an extreme pullback would be like 218, 220, but I really don't think that's going to happen right now. So we've got this going on here. Don't be surprised, a little bit of a pullback, but these are the levels to watch, right? But I want you to notice a couple things, guys. Look at this MACD. Again, crossover, right? Like that. Boom. Okay? That's why I said this was the trade buy point, right? So we got our RSI, 66 and some change, right? Hey, by the way, I noticed in the last video, guys, if you can't see this too well, just make a comment for me, let me know, because it looks to, I broadened the lines for you could see a little bit better, but if you're having trouble seeing it and you can't see the things clear, please let me know. You notice how I broadened this for you, brightened it up. If you're having trouble seeing it, let me know, guys, because remember, I'm doing this for you. So 66, we're looking good. Whenever we get over 50, we're rising. We see the consistent pattern with this, and this. Also, we see our money flow index, money coming in since then, right? Started from the 210 area, and look at this. Continues to move into the MONERO, and you can see the rise, money coming in, right? Boom, boom, boom. So you see all these things pointing to the same direction, right? So now we want to look at the extensions right now. I want to see if there's yeah, we talked about that. We got that covered. Okay, good. Okay, I want to show you real quickly. We're going to get into that in a second. I want to show you this real quick, guys. Two things to notice here. We've got an ascending parallel channel developing. This is on a 4-hour time frame, guys. See this here? Nicely, right? So we already talked about this before and how these play out, right? So what we've got right now, we're touching the upper channel, right? So that means don't be surprised sometimes if we pull back to the middle of the channel in an uptrend, right? Which, you know, you can see right here. So use this as a guidepost, right? But more importantly, on a shorter time frame, look at this little symmetrical little triangle or a wedge, whatever you want to call it, right? Nicely developed. And then so here we've got 2 touches here, a couple touches here, maybe 3 if you want to call it that. But boom, 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 right? So now I would not be surprised to see this come back here, guys. Okay, I keep telling you, plotting, right? Plotting. Gradual. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it come back, touch this or even the middle of the channel, thereabouts, right? And then come up, touch this again. I mean, we could have a couple more touches before we move up and out. But traditionally, this is a bullish pattern. And, you know, it might take till the apex of the triangle before that occurs, which could be several days away. You know, May 5th is right here at the pinnacle. So, you know, give or take a few days, we're going to see how this whole thing plays out for us and the things that we talked about. Let's just see how it plays out. That's going to be good, some good stuff. Now, also on the 4-hour time frame, guys, take a look here. A little difference here. Got our MACD looking strong up here, right? Flattening out nicely, which we like. You see this here? We're moved up, but we're flattening nicely. So is our RSI, flattening nicely. Our money flow has come down. Well, that's okay because that's what sellers do, right? We can see this here. You know, you can see a little bit there. So I'm not really too concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is when we flatten, because see, our MACD in our, if they were coming down with this, that would be cause for concern, but they're not. They're flattening out, means we're keeping our strength, okay? Keeping our strength. So that means that we should keep flat, like I said, in this channel, and when we're going to look for this to flatten and come back. So right now, next several days, guys, we'll be looking at this as well. This is going to be a critical thing to keep an eye on, okay? So now let's talk about our upper levels that we can go to. Okay, I talked about a pullback. We come back up to this 260 area. You can see we're kind of hitting some resistance here, right? Well, 253.6 is our 0.5 Fibonacci extension, right? So that's kind of where we're sitting. It'd be nice if we could hold there, but realistically, guys, do not be surprised at a pullback. And I keep telling you all those things I said, point to that, right? Well, here's an area, 0.382 Fib extension, 233.86. So we may get a pullback to that, guys. I do think realistically it should hold, But, you know, we could snap down, you know that, right? But we're looking for the body to build here. And so don't be surprised at all, guys, to see this kind of pullback, right? Now, I'm going to go back to our targets and where we think this thing could be going next. I want to show one more quick thing for you, too. Yeah, we'll get to that. All right. Extensions, okay, here we go. 233.86 on the pullback. 253 is where we're at. 273.34 is our 0.618 Fibonacci extension. I do believe we'll head there, but as I said before, realistically, we could come back here first. But if we do, in fact, do that, then, yeah, we'll be looking to probably head there next, right? And, of course, our upper targets of 301.45, right? But I want to just do one more thing for you real quick, guys. Show you a little longer time frame, put this in a little better perspective for you. So I got to play with this just a little bit, guys. Bear with me, and I'm going to show you something real quick. Okay. This is a weekly time frame, guys, okay? Now, here's our upper levels that we're going to be coming to that are targets out there, guys. This is where the meat and potatoes kicks in. 292 is a bit of resistance there. 321 and 352 as upper targets, right? But what I wanted to point out to you guys is how the 50 has crossed the 200 here, right? That's what we want to see, right? That's a nice crossover. So you can see what's happened since then, right? So we're really getting these upper levels, guys, and here we go. Here's our all-time high up at 476, 480, okay? So just keep that in mind. But we're getting up to these upper levels now, guys, and it's taken a while, you can see. We've done this really in a matter of a couple weeks, which is pretty good. So we are going to have to develop some kind of consolidation, I hope, to be able to bust through this, right? And, of course, we're going to want to see volume come in as well. But, guys, this just gives you a little better look, okay, at what we're hoping for, what we're looking to do and accomplish, because clearly the move, you see this big move, we're moving up now, and we want to start getting to these levels. And, of course, there are going to be resistances at first, but we want to be able to pull back, consolidate, hold them, and then run through them, right? So, guys, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but, hey, a lot of you guys want to know where you think we're going. Well, I'm letting you know now, putting it out there a little bit for you, okay? So with that in mind, guys, I hope this has been a valuable lesson to you. I hope you learned some things. That's the point of this video. I do this for you guys. So this is the part where I want to turn this video over to you guys and tell me what's the most valuable thing that you've learned from today's lesson. Please let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Also, the more subscribers that we get and better and more content I can continue making. So please like, share, and subscribe. Now, if you want to learn more, please be sure to watch this next video.